Yo, welcome back to the live stream. It's your boy Tokyo Stoner. Today we're getting straight back into this FF7 remake weapon fully upgrade guides. Alright, let's get into it. Like before, we're going to take a look at all of them at base level, and we're going to take them all to max, compare them, and I'll be making little, saying little stuff in between, little guides and tips and tricks. So anyway, let's get into it. At base level, Mithril Rod, look at that magic damage. 92 off the bat. Wow. Anyway, was it 1 million troops? Wow. Bro, this one is powerful. 92 magic damage. OP. This is basically my go-to weapon for Aerith, to be honest. Guard stick. I'm pretty sure you get this first. This is cool, man. Like for her, it's balanced because obviously for her, she relies on magic damage. It's all right. It's got a great ability, by the way, Arcane Ward. If you put that down and you cast a magic spell, sort of like a fire or a ice, it has to be an attack spell. But basically, if you cast an attack spell whilst you're inside the seal that Aerith puts down, you get 2 spells. And it doesn't have to be Aerith. Aerith can throw this down on Cloud, and Cloud can cast the spells, for example. This is OP ability, especially in hard mode. This is basically a must-have ability in hard mode because your MP is so limited, right? Going back to Mithril Rod, Ray of Judgment. This is basically my go-to magic damage with Aerith if I don't have MP. So if I'm trying to conserve MP or keep my spells for when the clutch time is coming, Ray of Judgment is expensive. It uses 2 bars, so you have to be in a comfortable position to afford using it, especially if Aerith is your support. But with haste and stuff like that, Ray of Judgment is an amazing ability. It does stagger damage, physical damage. It can destroy enemies. It does have a large whiff, have a big chance of whiffing, but one of my strongest spells, Ray of Judgment, Arcane Ward. I use them all the time. All right, Silver Staff. You got a little less physical, but a little more magic than the guard, but I'd say they're basically the same. The best thing you get from this is the Sorcerer's Storm. Sorcerer's Storm is it's really cool. It's not long range, so if you're using it, it has to be used in the close range. But yeah, it's a great ability. Only costs 1 ATB. Sometimes if I really need to get some damage out with Aerith, no MP, and I don't have enough for the Ray of Light, I'll just get Aerith in range and then drop the Sorcerer's Storm. So yeah, great ability on this one. Arcane Scepter, Fleeting Familiar. You see the ability? I've not used this ability, but I like the idea of it. So if you are using Aerith and you enjoy using her, I recommend you try this out. Basically, it summons a little fairy to float around with you, and whenever Aerith uses ATB or casts an attack, the fairy is going to do an attack alongside you, so you get additional damage. I'm interested to test it for myself to see how much damage, but yeah, I think it sounds cool. I can't tell you if it's good or not because I haven't used it, but it does look cool. Now, Arcane Scepter, again, fairly balanced like these ones. You got a low magic attack stat on this, so again, we're going to have to check it out and see what the passives are. It's probably got good passives when you level it up. Bladed Staff look perfectly balanced, but you get 4 materia slots, so that's pretty great. And I think 39, yeah, instead of reinforced, 39's got a pretty high attack stat for Aerith, so pretty good. Lustrous Shield, again, I've not used this one, but this is one that I plan to start using on my next hard playthrough, maybe when I'm doing the speed runs. Lustrous Shield, look, conjure a magical shield that keeps enemy at bay and stops projectiles, right? So again, I don't know how OP that is, if you can cast it on other characters, if it stays there while you move or if it's stationary, but definitely if you're using Aerith and you enjoy her, I'd recommend experimenting with this because it looks like it has the potential to be one of the best abilities in the game, potentially. Reinforced Staff, 82 magic damage. All right, so this is your next, your next highest magic DPS after the Mithril Rod. And I'm pretty sure this one has the highest MP count. We'll find out when we get to the end. I think it's reinforced. It could be bladed though. But yeah, ATB Ward works just like Arcane Ward. But the way it works is that it boosts your ATB instead of your magic. So if you throw this down and allies who are inside the ATB use their gauge, they'll regain some of their ATB. So it's like an ATP buff to really help you either deal range damage or to help you spam a bunch of abilities, like maybe a bunch of chakras and stuff like that, right? From within the seal. All right, cool. So let's get into upgrading these weapons. All right, so we'll go with the Mithril Rod first. Now again, while we're upgrading, I'm going to be going through the points that I would prioritize if I was just starting this out. Again, you might not have max points, so let's get into it. On this, I'd prioritize magic attack power. With Aerith, that's going to be, you know, super clutch, and I'd get max MP plus. Obviously, new materia slots, like I recommended in the other guides, always check if they're additional slots or like here, connected. You may not always necessarily need a connected slot, and there might be another passive you can get that's going to help you out more. So make sure you're paying attention to what it is you're buying. Here again, magic attack power, those are the priorities. Max HP plus 200 is probably a pretty big priority because Aerith is the most squishy, right? And yeah, new materia slots. Those are the priorities here. I mean, the debuff resistance, I'm not saying it's no good, but most of the time, once you've played the game through once, you're gonna know which enemies are gonna have debuffs, and you're gonna build your party around that. So I never really focus the debuff resistance because I much rather get full debuff resistance by equipping an accessory or warding materia. So again, magic attack power, those are the priorities, along with max HP. And then yeah, new materia slots as and when you need it. Those high HP and low HP passives, I won't be prioritizing those just because they're not active all the time, right? Like things like this, magic attack power plus 10, that's permanently going to be active. You with me? And these other ones only activate with high HP or low HP. So I wouldn't be prioritizing those. All right, let's get these materia slots. And then let's hit the next core. Again, always pay attention to your slots if they're additional or connected. That's very important. Magic attack power, I'd get all 3 of them. And I'd get the bloodsucker. And I'd leave the full MP one till the end. Just because it's very rare that you'll be at full MP. Unless you're playing in standard and you're spamming ethers to create that situation. Bloodsucker, recover HP when enemies are defeated in battle. All of these passives are nice, right? All of those kind of passives. Things like reprieve, excellent passives. All right, I think that's fully done. Let's go. 164 magic damage at max level. Man, I don't need to say any more. That's OP, especially when you're using Ray of Judgment on the enemy. All right, let's get into guard stick. Hey, Elusive, how you doing, bro? All right, I'm just here banging out the last few guides for the FF7 remake. Yeah, feel bad for you, son. But yeah, let's roll. Don't worry, we'll bang this out and we'll get there. Let's go. All right, here I'd prioritize magic attack power plus 12, defense plus 7. Definitely magic defense because, like I said, Aerith is ultra squishy, and max MP plus 8. I mean, it's a toss up between the defense and the max HP. You could go for whichever one you like, but I definitely recommend magic attack power, max MP, and then yeah, basically everything in this tree is good. But magic attack power and max MP are gonna be the most straight up useful things you could have. Do you get me? Yeah, Death Stranding, yeah, definitely, bro. As soon as this guide's done, we'll jump on that, no problem. All right, magic attack power plus 18, go for that. Max MP plus 10 and reprieve. Those are by far the 3 best things here. Max MP, reprieve, magic attack power. Max HP, definitely if you're feeling squishy, but the other ones are going to give you a more fun playstyle if you're good enough to keep Aerith alive. And then yeah, new materia slots, definitely here, because look, this thing's only got 2 slots. So we got to get those extras. By the way, reprieve, we haven't covered it in this video yet. You avoid incapacitation once per battle. Does not work against instant death attacks or when HP is at 1. So essentially, it's not going to work against Tonberries or other death spells and stuff like that, but it does work against getting, you know, one shot by high damage attacks. So make sure if your weapon has reprieve, make sure you're using it. Because if you couple reprieve with the final attack earrings or with the superstar belt, you can effectively resurrect twice per battle. So that's OP. All right, magic attack power plus 18, max MP plus 8. Healing spells, MP cost reduction 20%. I think those are the priorities here. Grab yourself an additional materia and the max HP as and when, you know. But yeah, healing spells, that's priority. I mean, elemental defense is pretty good, but max MP plus 8, that's priority as well. HP, yeah, magic attack power, like I said. All of her damage comes from magic attack, so you want that. All of her major damage. Magic attack power plus 18, max MP plus 8. Also get that MP regen. MP regen is an OP stat. I mean, a 10% buff to it is not going to make the biggest difference in the world. There are weapons that have 50% MP regeneration. I recommend you jump on those, right? If you've got access to a 50% regen weapon, I recommend you jump on it. And yeah, like I said, with Aerith, magic attack power, that's always clutch. All right, core 1. I'd probably go for the physical and magic damage reduction when guarding. Right, I'd prioritize that, and then an additional slot if I didn't have one. I mean, the attack damage 5% boost, that's all right, but like, you know, Aerith's attack stat is pretty low as it goes. Let's have a look at Tempest. Well, I'm not pretty sure I don't use Tempest that much, the triangle attack, so I'd go for these damage reductions when guarding, and I'd probably pair it with a steadfast block materia to make sure I was getting the most out of that reduction. Cool, guard stick done. See, look now. Hey Nick, how you doing, bro? Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys doing all right. Just out here finishing off these guides. We're doing the full upgrade guide for Aerith right now, so get back into it. As you can see, like I was saying, Mithril Rod, highest magic attack in the game, 164. Guard stick at max levels only got 109, right? So you can see how significant the jump is. All right, cool. Let's get into the next one. And again, like I said, the abilities: Arcane Ward and Rare Judgment, 2 of her best abilities. Sorcerer's Storm, my 3rd favorite go-to. All right, let's get into it. Let's upgrade this one and see how it's going. Right, again, magic attack power, and look here, you got max MP plus 10. You can't turn that down, right? Especially in hard mode. If you're planning to play hard mode or the end game challenges, you want to be stacking MP with Aerith, right? Because Aerith without MP is almost like a brick, right? So, you know, she's a potato. So you want that. Magic attack power plus 10 both times, and reprieve, right? Those are the 3 best things here. And then additional materia slots. Only connect them if you require it for your build, right? Otherwise, you're going to focus on, like I said, magic attack power and additional slots. All right, 1 more materia slot. Let's line that up. There we go. Connected. Bang. All right, on core 3, again, magic attack power twice. We're going with that. Attack spells and healing spells MP cost reduction. To have both of those on one weapon, that's OP. Right, that 20%. You really notice that in the clutch against some of the longer boss fights like Arsenal hard mode, Hell House hard mode. Trade-off's good. And then max HP as and when. So yeah, cost reduction. Get that, that's clutch. HP's always clutch, obviously, but yeah, magic attack power, definitely magic attack power. Now where that's an additional slot, I wouldn't pass that up for anything. And yeah, healing spells, we're getting that. Trade-off, recover MP when receiving significant damage. Make sure you're getting this, right? Most characters have a stat like that on a lot of their weapons, so make sure you're getting that. And yeah, that connected slot's optional. Magic attack power plus 10 both times. I can't stress that enough. Like, whatever type of damage it is that your character deals, make sure you get, you know, you're fully buffing the damage that's required for them. So yeah, magic attack power, get both of that. MP regen 50% boost, bro. Make sure you get that. Like I said, MP regeneration is one of the most OP passives. It's not gonna go up like super quick, but there are times when it really can save the game. Yeah, that's what I'd be focusing here. I mean, the other ones are not so great, but that 50% boost, wow. And that magic attack power plus 10, you gotta go for that. Inflicted debuff duration, I'm not too worried about, because I'm not too concerned with debuffs. I just want to be wrecking damage. These buffs here are cool. I mean, damage 5% boost. It's not gonna make the massive, you know, the greatest difference to your gameplay, but once you got the other stuff, you might as well. Cool. Silver staff done. It's got a good magic damage actually at 120. That's pretty high, right? Not as high as Mithril Rod, of course, but pretty high. All right, let's get into this Arcane Scepter. All right, cool. So yeah, max MP plus 8 twice. We're going for that, right? We'll take the magic power as well. But I think having that much MP plus, you can't turn it down. And I mean, if it turns out that this weapon has massive amounts of MP but not a lot of attack damage, we'll probably use this as a support weapon. All right, let me go through this. Yeah, magic attack power, yep. Max MP, yep. And reprieve, right? Reprieve was in here. Make sure you get that. And I mean, something that's great about this game is that every stat only costs 1 point. I mean, not 1 point. So every stat on each page costs like the same amount of points. So as long as you get to the core itself and you've got enough to buy one, always make sure you just buy the best one first. On that one, reprieve straight away. Max MP plus 10. Yep. Magic attack power plus 8. I'd probably get that attack spells cost reduction. Maybe even before I got the regen. But yeah, this core is looking really good. There's some OP stats in here. So I'd probably do my best to save up and clear this one out. Cool. Alright, magic attack power plus 7. We get both of those. Max MP plus 10. And stagger siphon. Those are the best things here. So yeah, max MP plus 10. Magic attack power. Magic attack again. Connected slots optional. Stagger siphon. Recover HP when dealing damage with unique abilities to a staggered enemy. Can't recommend that enough. It's OP. Alright, Arcane Scepter. Again, here you get all of those elemental damage buffs. I wouldn't be in a rush to get them. They're not trash, you know, they're decent, but I wouldn't be in a rush. There's a lot of other more convenient passives, so things like reprieve. I'd definitely buy reprieve before I'd get fire damage 5%. So look, yeah, that's got a lower magic damage, only 87. So I reckon when we're testing them on Aerith, we'll probably see that that one's got a higher MP count than some of the others. Bladed Staff. Now this is new for me. I just rubbed this off Eligor the other day using the steel material. Let's see. On this core, I'd probably go with luck plus 5. I'm not convinced on this, but I'm pretty sure luck ties into your crit rate. So I might get luck plus 5, max HP, and magic attack power. If any of you know conclusively whether luck affects crit, let me know. But I'm fairly certain luck affects crit. Alright, magic attack power plus 12. Defense. I get that HP plus and that stagger siphon. Additional materia slots, probably, rather than connected. Because I've already got a 1 connected on this one here. And like I said, there's only a handful of blue materias. So especially on hard mode, you may not even want to sacrifice that many slots for blues on one character. Wow, this is quite the core. Look at this. There's hella stuff here. All right, cool. Yeah, magic attack, of course. Max MP plus 15. Don't turn that down. Max HP plus 200. And then both of those criticals. So I get the critical hit plus 10, and I get the critical 50% with low HP. Definitely. And then that last materia slot, of course, you want that just to max it out and get the full 6 slots. Cool. One more. Where's that physical defense? Nice. I mean, these low HP ones, these physical defense and magic defense with low HP, they're not trash. They're some of the best, you know, passives that activate in certain scenarios. But yeah, I'd prioritize other stuff, essentially. That's active all the time. Magic attack again. Max MP plus 12. That's a big boost. I'd get that. And then I'd get the max HP. If you're using Healing Wind with Aerith, rather than the, you know, she's got the other one, Protection of the Planet, I think, that stops physical damage. If you're not using that and you're using Healing Wind, then you might want to consider this Limit Break 5% boost with low HP. Because I guess that means in the clutch, if you and your party's dying and Aerith's health is low and you use Healing Wind, it's going to deal significant rather than moderate HP. And that could be good in the clutch. Right. Wow, all critical. I'd get all of the criticals, actually. I'd focus that crippling damage 10% boost, because you can't, you know, with Aerith, a lot of the time you'll be throwing spells at the at the appendages of the enemy. So critical damage 10% boost, we get that. Critical hit 10% boost, and critical hit damage 10% boost. I think those three, they look OP. The one that activates with low HP, I get that at the end. Unless of course you're running a crit build where you're constantly at low HP to generate extra damage. Nice, bladed staff done. Only 76 on the magic attack. I'm a bit surprised, but it's got the highest defense so far with that 13 physical defense. So that's something for it. All right, reinforced staff. Let's go. Again, like with all the others, magic attack, we're getting that. Max MP plus 8, and then I'd go with magic defense just to help Aerith out because she is pretty squishy. And I'm fairly certain that defense is a powerful stat in this game. I've played around with some of the armor and I've noticed some really significant changes to how much damage the party takes. Reprieve first, then magic attack power twice, and then max HP. Obviously get the additional slot. You know, never pass up an additional materia slot. Because at the end of the day, no matter what gear you've got on, it's the materia build you're rolling with that's going to make you really killer in this game. Cool. Core 3. Of course, magic attack power goes without saying. Max MP plus 10, we'd get that. And then materia slots. I'd get the 6th slot, the MP, and the magic attack power. I guess if I had points to spare, I'd probably go with this magic defense, just to make her a bit more tanky in the clutch. Those additional slots, nice. All right, Tempest damage. There we go. All right, Core 1. I'd get the new materia slot and the damage reduction when guarding. The high HP and the low HP, I'd still get them, but I'd get them towards the end. They wouldn't be priorities for me. I'd get that guarding reduction because I'll be guarding a lot. Materia slot. Yeah, nice. All right, cool. Reinforced staff done. You got 131 magic damage on it. So that's the second highest magic damage out of all of them, right? For Aerith. Nice. All right, let's see how they stack up when you put them on her. See what kind of changes you get. I'm just going to take the materials out of this one to make sure we don't get any mixed results. Right. Let's check out her base one first. Guard stick. So guard stick gives you a big HP boost when you compare it to the others. Look, the only one with more HP is bladed staff. Right, so bladed staff is going to give you almost a 500 HP boost over some of these other ones. Not the most significant when you compare it to like Cloud's weapons, give you an 800 HP buff, but still good. Right, now let's see which one gives her the most MP. Arcane Scepter's got a plus 19 on it. Yeah, so Arcane Scepter has the highest MP with no MP pluses in it. So yeah, that's cool at max level. You get 136 MP. That's nice. In fact, what I might do for the sake of the video, let's throw 2 MP ups in there just to see how much she gets. So what is her maximum MP at max level? You get 221 MP. Yeah, that's pretty impressive. That's pretty heavy. I mean, the highest I've seen her with is like 204. So to get 221, pretty good. Right. So let's see. I would say out of her weapons, I would go with Mithril Rod, right? Because you get that insane damage. And with Aerith, you just want to be clearing rooms and wiping enemies with the magic and the Ray of Light or the Sorcerer's Storm. So yeah, Mithril Rod. Also, I'd be spamming Arcane Ward with the Mithril Rod. So maybe throw down an Arcane Ward. Mobs of human enemies, for example. You put down an Arcane Ward, do a Fire Magnify, and you're going to get 2, and the room's going to be clean. So yeah, that's definitely what I'd be rolling with all the time. I think the only time I'd switch, let me put that on quickly. The only time I'd switch is if I wanted more MP. So, and I think in that scenario, if I did want more MP, which would we go with? If I did want more MP, to be honest, I'd probably go with Arcane Scepter, even with the magic damage loss, and I'd use her as a support rather than a damage dealer, right? or the guard stick. Guard stick's a good alternative because look, Arcane Scepter you get 30 more MP, but with guard stick you get a whole 20, and the damage deficit is not so big. So yeah, guard stick's a great weapon if you want a high MP count. Mithril Rod's a great weapon if you want massive damage. And yeah, I think those would be my recommendations, definitely. Silver Staff's worth looking at because it's got definitely a high magic attack stat. But I think looking at the raw stats, I'd go with guard stick and Mithril Rod. Alright guys, I hope you found that video useful. Like I'm saying, I mainly focus on Tifa, Cloud and stuff. So if you noticed anything I missed, or if you've got any tips for using Aerith, make sure you drop them in the comments. I'll be sure, you know, if I see any good ones, I'll make sure to pin them at the top. So, you know, input's welcome. And yeah, I hope you found that video useful, looking at Aerith, her weapons, and helped you decide which one you want to go for endgame. And yeah, let me close this off. If you're watching on Twitch, YouTube, make sure you check the other side because I've got a channel on both. They're both called Tokyo Stoner. My music channel, that's Light Codes Music, is on YouTube. Make sure you like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And I'll probably be doing guide videos for most of the day on this. So I'll be banging out the last few guides and then we'll jump on to something else. So yeah, make sure you take care of yourselves and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Nothing but money on my mind. She says she love me, love is blind. She ride it up and down and then rewind. When we fuck, it gets better every time. I got 2 bad bitches by my side. I tell my ops don't even try. Anytime I lift, I let it fly. Come down and put 2 spirits in the sky. Hit your block and put some spirits on the floor. Niggas know I got a lot, but I need more. Nowadays, all my guap is kept offshore. Stash box, I got a couple keys of raw. Whoa, the weed is Arabian, burning it down like a Sabian. I'm coming down to the stadium, rolling with angels and aliens. There's only real ones in my radius. Everyone here know my alias. I'm coming down to the stadiums, rolling with angels and aliens. She take it straight to the face, laughing all of the way to the bank. Pardon, I take it straight to the face, pull up and parking. Jump out the spaceship, step over your carcass. When you look around, you see killers and carnage. My niggas is Martians, yeah, we live and die by the stardom. Even when we're in the darkness, you know we stay lit regardless. All of your bitches, they love me. All of your hatred is harmless. Only the gods can judge me, yeah. Even when we're in the darkness, you know we stay lit regardless. All of your bitches, they love me. All of your hating is harmless.